Tressler still subbing for the injured Chris Lehue in the secondary at a corner. Damon Pitt plays the other corner. Ricky Phillips and Ron C. Those are your safeties for this Lebanon defense.
So it'll be third down, and call it a long 5. They credit almost a little bit of a loss on that last play. I formation behind Chambers. He's got a wide receiver to the left and right. Different tailback in there, and flags fly. As maybe illegal motion on the offense. We'll have to check and see. Jason Madewell was in at a tailback position on that play.
Sam, they have played a lot of different people offensively. Madewell plays a lot at tailback. That is an illegal procedure, 5-yard mark-off against the Cavaliers. 3 different fullbacks have played. Poppy Geist, Jay Bowles, and Alan Good. Madewell has played some at tailback, and he'll also play some at a split receiver position. They bounce a lot of people in and out of that lineup.
Lacey Williford comes into the game for the Cavaliers. Out will go Geist. Well, Madewell splits wide to the right side. That is Frank Madewell. He's a senior. Jason is in the backfield now as a wingback. A little bit of confusion by the Blue Devils. A screen play out to the right side. Some blockers, Sellers in there. Quickly to bust that one up, though, Tommy, and only about a 3, maybe 4-yard gain as Jay Bowles got a little screen pass from the quarterback, and it'll be 4th down.
In to kick it away for the Cavaliers will be offensive lineman Jeff Rami, R-A-M-I. Rami had a couple of kicks blocked against Hendersonville. Deep to return for the Blue Devils is Tressler.
So Rami gets set. Snap to him is high over his head. He bobbles it, boots it around, and he'll kick it into the end zone, and it will be falling on. Does it go out of the end zone? It does for a safety. So not the best of ways to start the ball game, Tommy, but really, in all honesty, not a bad idea by Rami.
Rami kicked it back into the end zone, which I don't know if you could do that or not. I thought that's a possibility of being an illegal kick or an illegal bat of the football, but the 2-pointer are going to be awarded to the Lebanon defense, and I noticed Ian Crockett coming off the field in a little bit of pain. Ian has been operating with a tender knee all week in practice, and they felt like his time was going to be limited, and the medical crew taking a look at Ian Crockett right in front of John Bryan, our sideline reporter, and after this free kick, we'll get an update from John on the condition. Well, John, we've got some time right now. What does the doc seem to be talking to Ian about?
He's been going over his situation with Dr. Caitlin over here, Tommy, and Ian says he's okay, maybe a little tender still, and they're going to be checking in and out with him all night long, so we'll keep an eye on Ian.
So 2-0 is our score. Lebanon leads on the safety. 8:58 to go in the first quarter. Lebanon up by 2, and to kick it away is Sam Anderson.
Back to receive is Griffin, standing at just inside the 30. Not a bad kick, as Griffin will take it at the 27, bobble it up to the 30, 35, 40, a little bit of a hole, 50. He's got some blockers. He's going to go 30, 20. Touchdown, Blue Devils, and within just a few seconds, they strike for 6 and now 8 points as they lead the Cavaliers 8-0. And Tommy, that's the second time this year Griffin has had a touchdown off of a kick return.
And Sam, what a hole right in the middle. They took it right up the gut, and the C just parted. Ron C., in fact, very intelligent downfield, had an opportunity to make a block with Griffin in the open field, and he said, hey, what the heck, why block? So I like that. We had some plays called back last week because of some downfield blocks we really didn't need, and Ron C. intelligent enough not to do that.
So Zachary on for the extra point. Kick is up, and it is good. So with 8:47 remaining in the first quarter, it's your score. The Blue Devils 9 and the Cavaliers nothing. We'll be back in just a moment.
Hello, I'm Joy Ansfelder, a sophomore varsity cheerleader at Lebanon High School. We're here at Lebanon Cablevision with Mr. Ted Dansby. We'd like to say thank you for your support and present to you a small Blue Devil souvenir.
Thank you very much. Lebanon Cablevision is happy to once again help the Boosters Club present Lebanon High School football once again this year.
LHS! Let's go, Devils!
Joel Griffin takes the free kick after the safety and goes 72 yards for a touchdown. Kyle Zachary adds the extra point. 8:47 left in the first quarter. Lebanon already on top of Cookeville, 9-0.
And when you talk about scoring quickly, the Blue Devils have, in just a matter of seconds, they have picked up 9 points. Zachary ready to kick it away. It is the Madewell brothers standing at about the 15-yard line. Zachary's kick a little better this time. Madewell will retreat to the 8, drop the ball, and out there fumbling it around, finally picked up, and he will go down, that Frank Madewell, as Jason back there as well with a chance to get the ball, but it will be 1st and 10 for the Cavaliers, again inside their own 20, Tommy, at the 17.
On the tackle, Chris Cantrell and Tim Kelly for the Blue Devils. Quick coverage people down in good shape, and once again, Cookeville starts inside their own 20-yard line, and the only difference now, and the last time they took over the football, they're down 9 points.
So 1st down and 10 for the Cavaliers. Philip Charles is split wide to the left side, I formation. Handoff delay will go to the tailback off the left side. That is Jerry Hayes, the senior for the Cavaliers. Well, let's try that again. It was Jay Bowles, who's listed as a fullback in at a tailback spot, as he picks up right at a yard. Wholesale changes now for the Cavaliers. Alan Good goes out, as does Geist. So it's 2nd down. You've got Jason Madewell in at tailback, and Jay Bowles is now the fullback. Bowles will become the single back as Madewell goes split left side. Straight drop by Chambers. Wants to throw. Has a man open, and it is intercepted by Tressler. 35, 30. Has some blocking. 25, 20. And out of bounds at the 16-yard line, as that ball, Tommy, by Chambers was overthrown. And it's the thing that they hate in football. It's just the old tip drill.
Didn't have a lot on the throw, Sam. It kind of fluttered out there. Lebanon defender got a hand on it and tipped it, and there's Tressler, Terry, with a great run back of that return. From the 38, he's finally run out of bounds just inside the 16. That's 22 yards on the return. Lebanon with a 1st down deep in Cookeville territory.
And for the first time in the evening, we get to see the Lebanon offense already leading 9-0. Sellers is your tailback. He gets the ball straight up the middle, still driving, and down at the 5-yard line will go Jade Sellers. So he picks up a good 11 yards on that run. He will make it 1st down and goal for the Blue Devils. The ball will rest at the 5-yard line of Cookeville.
Some changes in that offensive front for Lebanon, most notably at left tackle. Pierre Abston gets the start tonight, Sam. Corley out this week. His knee has been giving him some problems in practice. They're going to rest him this week. Corley, Woodall, Atwood, Jennings, and Debman up front.
So 1st and goal for the Blue Devils. As Reeder turns, gives it to his fullback. Straight up the middle goes Grissom, and into the end zone, and touchdown Blue Devils as they increase that lead.
Straight up the gut, Bo Grissom gets his 3rd touchdown of the year, and Lebanon making it look awfully easy, 15-0. And Lebanon has a player down on the field. It's like Jody Atwood. Jody Atwood is down. Jeff Gannon is normally the snapper on our extra points anyway. So, John, if have you got an eyeball of the situation with Jody?
Looks like it's his knee.
No, Tommy, not at this time. We're going to take a look at him when they get him off the field.
So Atwood comes off the field, perhaps a knee or an ankle, and Lebanon will attempt the PAT. Gannon will snap it to Reeder. Zachary will attempt the PAT.
Zachary gets ready. Reeder calls for the ball. Spot down, kick is up, and it is good. So with 17 remaining in the first quarter, Blue Devils 16, Cavaliers nothing. We'll be back in just a moment.
Hello, I'm Amy Repsher, a senior varsity football cheerleader at Lebanon High School. We are here at TRW with Mr. Ken Caldwell and Mr. Jim Mills. We would like to say thank you for your support and present to you these football souvenirs.
Thank you. We're glad we can help. Best of luck to the Blue Devils this season.
Let's go Devils!
Interception going 16 yards in 2 plays. Bo Grissom from 5 yards away, a touchdown run. Zachary again with the extra point. Still with 7:10 left in the first quarter, it's Lebanon 16, Cookeville 0.
And Zachary will be out to kick the ball away for the 3rd time this evening. Back deep is 33 Frank Madewell, as well as his brother Jason Madewell, standing just across the 10-yard line at the 12. And as Tommy told you, all eyes right now on Jody Atwood on the bench, being looked at as a little bit of discussion by the officials. Come to think of it, Tommy, I was when John was running down the list of the officials for this evening, I probably should have went down to the field, because I happen to know one of the officials, went to college with him down at MTSU. That's Scott Broadway, I believe, the line judge for this evening. So maybe we could have got a poke in at that. You know?
Okay.
Next time John tells me that, says he's doing it, I'm going to go down there and talk with him.
All right. We've got it looks like a problem with the clock again. So, John, any update on Jody Atwood?
He's bending over frontwards, Tom. It's the pain's not on the sides or the back of the ankle. He was pushing forward. The foot got planted, and it went kind of straight forward. So they're going to look at it. It looks like they're just going to retape him at this point.
So it's the ankle rather than the knee.
Right. It's going to be an injury. Not really the ankle. It's the front part, the instep of his foot.
Zachary's kick is away. Madewell will let it bounce at the 10, bounce off of him. Now he'll pick it up at about the 5-yard line, come upfield, and will get met hard by Jason Morse right at the 14-yard line. And so far, Tommy, the Cavaliers have not had the greatest of field position to start off.
Sam, Cookeville started at their own 18. They've started at their 17. This time at their 14. It's getting a little worse each time.
Well, folks, Tommy has left us. He has decided to become an engineer this evening, so Terry and I will do the rest of the broadcast. No, really.
Well, John, I think we've got your mic situation, your receiver fixed. If you'll put new batteries in that receiver, Dwight says that you should get a lot better signal. So for all you folks out there, we're changing batteries.
First down and 10 for the Cavaliers. Toss sweep to the tailback left side, and not a lot of yardage that time as Jay Bowles runs the ball back to the line of scrimmage. They will mark the ball near the 15, maybe a half-yard gain, as the right side of that defensive line in there for the Blue Devils. And Terry, so far, not a lot of offense out of the Cavaliers.
Quickly looking over, rushing. They've rushed the ball 4 times for 5 yards. They've thrown the ball twice, one for a 5-yard gain, once for an interception. So you're talking 10 total yardage for Cookeville so far in the first quarter. Lebanon has already substituted for Crockett at that tackle spot, Sam. We've got Mark Wilson at the tackle.
So second down and right at 10. Toss sweep other side. Fumble as falling on to cover the ball will be Adam Chambers, the quarterback, as Bowles has gotten the call so far this evening at tailback. Tommy, I kind of wonder if Hayes isn't injured. He's been their leading tailback, their leading ball carrier with almost 400 yards on the season.
Well,